What's up, Everyday Blades? Man, we got a really interesting video for you today. So, I have seen a lot of subscription based stuff, and I've been really interested in it to think, is the stuff really worth what they're sending? Do you really get your money's worth? Are they misleading the numbers on this stuff? And I'm sure you got different spectrums. You got people that are just absolutely sending you garbage, and people that are sending you the amazing value stuff. And I've looked over a lot of them, and I've tried like Going Gear. That was a good one, and this is a new one to me. But this one hits closer to home than any of them. This is Monthly Knife Club, right? Yeah, Monthly Knife Club. This is not an unboxing because I've already unboxed it. I've already used the knives. I've had it a little over a week now. Spoiler alert: they're great. I mean, they're actually knives I would have bought. I'm really glad I got these, and I'm glad they sent these because I got to experience knives I don't know if I would have bought if I wouldn't have got to handle them, because they're phenomenal knives. And the guy who owns this company really painstakingly goes through all these knife companies and finds knives that you and I like, that are good knives, and they're amazing values. And I'm going to go over those numbers with you, and the numbers are not inflated at all. If anything, they may be a little underflated, if that's a word. It's not. Sorry about my voice. It's a little raspy. I'm just getting over a cold, but we're going to pedal through it. So this was exciting to get this, because I think there's this definitely won't appeal to all 40,000 people in my group, but there's a portion of you like me that will like this. I think a pretty large portion. We love getting knives in the mail, especially quality knives, for a huge discount. Now, some of the other clubs send a lot of like survival gear and all stuff, and all that stuff's cool, but there's only so much of that stuff I need. I live in Houston, in the city. I don't do a lot of survival. I do go camping and stuff like that, but not a lot. I go to the ranch, but we have everything we need down there, and we do that. So it's cool stuff, but this is just a knife. They do have other stuff. I actually was kind of kicking myself because I saw their mixed box that they send with the EDC gear, and there was a bag in there, dude, that I just really want. I mean, I've been looking for a great EDC bag, and this month's EDC bag looked perfect. But anyway, back to the issue at hand. This is the box I received. So this is like a sample box of 3 different tiers of that you can enter. So there's 3 different knives in here, and I'll read them off to you which one. There's 3 different subscriptions in this box for 1 month. But I wanted to show you a wide range of what you can get for that subscription. And this is the same knife they send to everybody. They go through, and they have thousands of subscribers, and they have to find a knife company that has a couple thousand knives of the same exact one. So everybody gets the same thing no matter who you are. So let me find the opener upper on this. And then we'll slide this to the side. And first there's a cool Monthly Knife Club sticker in there. We'll set that right over here. And the first knife we're going to do, we're going to start at the lowest denomination and work our way up to the top. Okay? Deal. Wait, this, nope, here it is. So this is the $35 month club. It costs you $35 a month. So here's how they do the values. Total value $59 to $83. $59 is the absolute cheapest you will find this knife anywhere new, except for maybe some bootleg seller on eBay that's not a legitimate seller. I have exhaustively searched this looking for a cheaper price. I haven't found it. I did find several prices, including the maker, listing it for this price. But $35, you get a $59 knife. Let's look at what we got. This is the standard name brand knife subscription. And this knife is the Swag Sway Back Folding Knife. You get standard literature from Kaiser. And see, I've already opened it, but another thing Kaiser's doing is the extra hardware thing. I freaking love that, man. Guys, please keep that up. Extra hardware for everybody. This knife, I'm a big fan of sway backs. Look at that. $35. I don't think any of you guys would be disappointed in this. I just truly don't. A button lock Kaiser sway back for 35 bucks. I think that would make your month. You'd feel like you got your absolute $35 worth. N690 blade steel. I love my Spyderco sway back. This is very similar. Just the Spyderco sway back's pretty big. This is more pocket friendly. The polished stainless clip, running on bearings. It's got holes milled out for weight. Super light. And we're not doing full reviews on these. I'm going to go through them and tell you my thoughts on them and look at a comparison to a couple of different knives. So this is the Swag sway back. Swag's sway back is what it says here. So let's look at it up against the Benchmade grip and the Civivi Elementum. It's really close in size to the Civivi Elementum. I feel like for $35, now this is not a deal where you paid $100 and you got a $59 knife and then you got a bunch of other stuff that was, you know, from Academy. You know, these are just the knife, so you know you're getting all your value in the knife. You're not going to end up with a cheap knife. These are good knives. All three of them. This is the cheapest one, the cheapest subscription they have. So you almost doubled your value, $35 to $59. I'm a super fan of that. Action is killer. My wife loves purple. She'll be trying to snag this one. Well, we'll set that one to the side. We can move to the next one. The next one is the Tier 2 Monthly Knife Club. This one is $55. And it is Beyond EDC Geo Front Flipper. $55 a month club, $64 minimum value, $70 maximum value. This ranges. It's always more, but this ranges. Sometimes it's nearly double, sometimes it's closer. But this knife, out of all three of these, I'll give it away. This one is my favorite. And I thought when I first looked at them before I carried them and handled it and used it, I thought it was going to be the one I liked the least. And you'll see here in a minute why. Because it's a front flipper. Now, this one has a huge caveat to it being a front flipper. One is you can thumb open it. Not a problem. The action on this thing is phenomenal. But the front flipper is so fidget friendly. I played with this thing for days. It's so easy to manipulate. It just feels good. I ended up liking this knife more than all of them. Now, it's a close race to the biggest one because the biggest one, of course, is the nicest one. But, man, for $55, I would buy this knife every day and twice on Sunday. So, the Geo Front Flipper. Let's look at it up against the grip and then up against the Civivi Elementum. Look at that blade. Isn't that sweet? It's just a good looking, well-made knife. I'm not super familiar with Beyond EDC. I see them a lot in my group. A lot of people buy them. But I just haven't had, I think I've had one come across my desk. And when I saw that front flipper, especially that huge front flipper, I thought, man, I'm just not going to like that. When you pull this out of your pocket to use it, that is so easy to deploy. It's probably one of the easiest knives I own to deploy. And it just, you sit there and fidget with it all day long is what I do. Riding down the road in the truck, fidgeting with it. So fidget friendly. Love this knife. And the action is killer. It's not, it's not exactly drop shut. Well, it's not drop shut because my hand keeps getting in the way. But it will. If I can keep my hand out of the way with that big arm swinging. But it's so much fun to manipulate. So satisfying. Beyond EDC Geo front flipper. This is my favorite front flipper on the planet that I've ever handled. It's the only one that I can tell you that I like. I've had some amazing knives that were front flippers, and I just couldn't dig them because they were front flippers. I just don't like it. But that big tab on there makes it so easy to manipulate that I'm a super fan. I love that. Geo front flipper. $55 a month. $64 minimum value. $70 max. Alright, let's get into the big dog. This is their Onyx Club. And this one can vary a lot. Always going to be significantly higher than your buy-in. Your buy-in is $119 a month, plus shipping and handling like the rest of them. But the minimum value is $233, and the maximum value is $320. Now, that $233 is the price I found most places, but it was marked down from that. So these are genuine prices. That's what I appreciated the most, was the honesty. This is the Elijah Isham Megatherium. And as you know, unfortunately, Elijah's not with us anymore. So the the many designs he has out there are all we're getting. And I'm a huge fan of his. I have had several of his knives. And this one is by Kaiser. Comes in a sweet little pouch. All darkened titanium. I mean, you can look at that and it says all over it, just spells out Elijah Isham. Now, to be fair, this is one of his tame designs. This is darkened S35VN 6AO4V titanium. The milled pocket clip. Running on bearings. The action is phenomenal. The detent is solid. It's got a stiff detent on it. Just works great. I don't know if I said the steel in this one was S35VN. I'm sorry. Oh wait, that's that one. Let me go back one. VG10 on this one. Sorry, missed that. This one is S35VN. So let's see. Kaiser Megatherium. The dramatic Elijah Isham design starts with a black stonewash modified Warncliffe style blade produced in high quality CPM S35VN stainless steel. The handle is made from titanium with black tumbled finish and features a frame lock. The Megatherium comes with Isham's edge below tab flipper system that conceals the flipper from the open position. Okay, so when you got it in your pocket flat like that, the line that keeps going doesn't catch on the flipper tab. That's what they're talking about. The pocket clip is also made from titanium and comes with a bead blasted finish. You're going to love adding this to your collection rotation, and they're not lying about that. The weight is 6.36 ounces. And the blade length is 3.625. And overall is 8.625. The action is phenomenal on this, as you can imagine. I mean, this is an upper end Kaiser knife. That's the regular retail price. That's what they've been selling for. They've been marked down, I don't know when, to $233. If you go on Blade HQ, it says that exactly. Super nice. And for $119, you form your own opinion. I think that's a freaking home run. If I got a $233 knife in the mail that I liked, Elijah Isham design, Kaiser S35VN for $119, I think that's a freaking home run. I'm not fluffing this company up because they sent a box of 3 knives. People send me knives every day. I'm telling you my honest opinion on this stuff. These are all quality knives. There's no throwdowns here. There's lots of chances to put a bunch of throwdowns, and this is not 3 knives that the company selected for me. These are the 3 knives that are out this month. They didn't select anything special for me. I got what everybody else got. Super cool. So I'll put the link and all the stuff in the description of the video. I'll have to look it up and get their links and stuff. And then we'll go from there. Hook you up. Listen to that. I love that sound. It's just got a great sound. Centering is dead on the money. I've been rotating carrying this one and this one. And then I've been rotating this and this one out with these 2. I've had this one in my pocket since the day I got it. I love that thing. I just feel like for $35 a month, depending on what your budget is, if you got the $119 a month, it ain't gonna hurt you. Go ahead and get the baller one, but try it out for the $35 a month. See if you like it. If you don't like it, cancel it. Super nice. My wife's definitely going to be after this one. Alright, guys, there it is. The Onyx Club, $119 a month. Tier 2, $55 a month. And standard name brand knife, $35 a month. Now, they have other clubs, other memberships that you can purchase that have EDC gear and stuff like that. I don't know anything about those, and I may be getting them mixed up with somebody else. I think they do. But I know that these are all a great value, and they're all knives that I would buy. That's the big thing for me is getting surprised by a knife. I could see if it was $250 a month, and you're thinking, man, that's just, I don't know if I'm going to get the knife I want. I could see that. But when you're getting a knife for half of what it's worth, hell, you could turn around in the group and sell it for what you paid for it at least and get your money back, right? That's a win-win for me. That's what I look at when I go to buy something secondhand. Can I sell it and at least get my money back on it? So if I don't like it, I can get rid of it with no hit. Great deal. Guys, thanks for watching. Thank you, Knife of the Month, Monthly Knife Club, for sending this over. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you guys soon. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. God bless you and your family. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.